to that. Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Flying 500. I'm joined by Richard from Turbo Smart. Richard, we've had a couple through already. The 510 car, whether we, what speed we get there? Sorry, go again, Richard. You turned on now.
Yeah, 196 on that one.
Now we've got the farm ute out there, the 900 horsepower odd machine, or 1,000 horsepower, runs 9-second quarters. The farm ute across the line. That was a stout run. That didn't seem to spin the wheels a whole lot either. Farm ute. Now this is a bit of a cool car, Richard.
Yeah, pulled out of a paddock and left pretty much the way it is now. Put a big engine in it. And he's done 194 kilometres an hour.
194 from the farm ute. That's pretty tidy now. This Skyline here. This ran pretty hot yesterday. That's Mark Truno. What have we got under the bonnet of that one, Richard?
It's an RB26. It may have a bit of a stroker in it.
Wow, it's a staunch little car. What do we get for the number 514 car?
212 kilometres an hour, was it?
212, yeah, that's starting to operate. 235 was our highest yesterday. Check out this little Honda, ladies and gentlemen. It is an angry little bit of gear. It's Ray Lulac. How many horsepower, Richard?
700 odd. 700 odd front-wheel drive.
Wow, that is operating for a little Honda, isn't it? And front-wheel drive. Obviously some Turbo Smart goodies helping that one along there, Richard.
Oh, 1 or 2 under the bonnet of that one, mate, yes.
Excellent stuff. So 700 odd horsepower through the front wheels. Here's a cool little car. So the Warland machine, RB28 under the bonnet, so straight 2.6 into 260Z, 670 horsepower, burning the old lolly fuel, the sugar fuel, the E85. Quick there for Warland as well.
Yeah, beautifully presented car, that one too.
It is very well presented, and you can check these out down in the pits at the western end, or turn one end of the pit area. You get nice and close and personal with them. Now, the Aristo, this particular car, is a late entry, I believe, Richard. Lachlan Nichols.
Lachlan was in here yesterday.
It's a fairly big car. Looks to be a complete car almost.
Yes, yeah, proper road car.
Rear-wheel drive. What's under the bonnet?
2J in that one.
It's run some pretty good times at 700 horsepower, saying a 76-75 GTX turbocharger.
202 kilometres an hour for Lachlan.
Wow, 202,
yeah.
That is good. So we're still looking to knock off that 235. Now, this is a new car.
This is a new car, not here yesterday.
What have we got?
This is Aaron from Precision Automotive Racing. It's R35. Well over 1,000 horsepower, this one.
Still got the V6 in it?
Still got the V6.
Wow.
And it's fast.
That is operating big time. And, of course, it's wide open throttle time, WOT, right here at Sydney Motorsport Park on the main straightaway. Waiting for a speed to come through there from the R35 Skyline. Flying 500 brought to you by Turbo Smart this weekend. Michael Baghdadis on the line there. This car failed to launch yesterday. 252 for the big Skyline R35 and a new leader. Across the line goes Michael Baghdadi in the mixed motorsport backed Evo 9. Waiting for a time. Richard's happy with that?
Yeah, mate, that one's good. This was on the dyno last night and did over 1,300 horsepower.
Wow, 1,300 horsepower from the night at 233 kilometres an hour. So Michael Baghdadi. Now, I think this might be our leader from yesterday on. This is car 500. Tell us about car 500 there, Richard.
So car 500's from Jim, Adam from Jim. Yesterday raced, he was our last year winner. Unfortunately, the car broke, so he's brought the R32 out today to have a go, but he's just doing a demonstration run this time. He's not part of the competition.
Didn't make the sketch. This should be the car that we had quickest yesterday. This is the Desano car.
This is?
Daniel Desano. He said it might have been someone else driving it yesterday.
I think Mick was driving yesterday, but Daniel is in it today.
What's under the bonnet of this one?
Another RB, this one. Again, plenty of Turbo Smart. Lots of power, and it's very fast.
Come off the light hard, so we've still got the four-wheel drive action there, but it looks like a little bit squirry mid-track there as he tries to gather it up. Cross the line. 235 yesterday. He's got to be 250 odd now.
252's the current speed to beat.
What's just the Desano Motorsport mechanical machine got for us this time through? 233 drops 2 kilometres an hour on yesterday, but still nowhere near the big R35 Skyline. Back to another one of our 32s. Hints to be rear-wheel drive. It starts to get a little bit of heat in the rear tyres.
Now, this one's the one that the haters love to hate because it has the Ford engine in it.
The Ford six-cylinder turbocharged engine in a Skyline, and the purists were absolutely turning in their grave and all their seats if still alive. That is a cracking run across the line there from the six-cylinder Ford-powered machine. Waiting for its speed to come through now. 208. I think that's up a fair bit on his yesterday run. So,
yeah, he's put a bit more boost into that one, I'd say, Ross.
Good run in the 5 and 10. So this is Golby in the little Corolla.
Yeah, crowd favourite, this one.
Certainly is. It's another one of those, I guess you call it retro style. Big bags. Oh, fires the rear tyres mid-track. Wow, what's under the bottom of that one, Richard?
That's a 1J that Tristan's put together by himself in his workshop. And he's about 800 horse from that one.
That's Christian Golby from the Golby's Parts and Force.
206 kilometres an hour.
36 pounds, 206 kilometres an hour. That's pretty stout.
Right.
Back to the farm, the people's favourite. Look at the rust on it. There's a chook hanging off the mirror. It's got the HQ hubcap still on it. Scratches down the side. Chrome bars. Wow, what a machine. That's farm use.
John tells me he's going to put on a show for us this one, so we'll see how he goes.
Oh, smoke show. Smoke on as he comes down the main straight away. Not too worried about speed this time. This one's for you out there in Fantown. Put your hands together and make some noise for John Demoro in the farm ute. That's so cool.
I don't think we'll catch his speed this time.
No, I won't too much, but there's a good smoky burnout there off the line. We call it a rolling burnout, but look at the smoke down the end of the track there. That's crazy. John Demoro, well done, mate, and thanks for bringing the farm ute out for the fans. 6 litre L99 or LQ9 iron block. It's got an iron block LS in it.
Yeah, iron block LS for that one because they can hold more boost than the aluminium one. So it puts plenty of boost in the turbo smart system there.
Of course, boost makes power, as we see now. Mark Taruno on the track once again. The Street FX back R32 Skyline. Waiting for a time there for Taruno. Or a speed, I should say, not a time.
222.
It's not too bad either. It's a 222 there, the Skyline. So the Turbo Smart Flying 500. Now the little Honda. Now I like this thing. It just sounds so angry. It's Ray Lulak here at R&V Auto Works. Honda Civic Turbo, 4 Turbo Works. Turbo Smart, I should say. Across the line we go, and a bit of smoke out the side there. I'm not sure whether something burning up on it, but that was a very stout run as well. What do we got there? 194 for Ray Lulak.
That's about 9 Ks up on his last run, so he's really put it down.
I just can't believe the noise that thing's making. It's pushing some big numbers of boots. It has to.
Yeah.
Warlane machine at the moment. The two, getting loose up the main straightaway. That's that Warland 260Z with a 28 DET under the bonnet, RB28. Of course, a stroke to 2.6.
215.
Pretty good, 215 for the little two-wheel drive machine. And it was loose coming up the main straightaway, so he lost a bit of speed there. Back now to the Aristo. Toyota Aristo, I believe it is.
It is.
It's Lachlan Nicholas. 700 horsepower, 2 JZ under the bonnet.
So Lachlan's our wild card entry tonight. He's not an average drag racer. He built this car himself, so we thought we'd give him a go.
Yeah, good work.
192.
Thanks to, Turbo Smart. Once again, we must say, Turbo Smart getting behind the Flying 500 once again. Okay, now here's the fast car. This was 250...
252.
252, so we're going to try and beat 252 at the moment. To have the trophy in the bag, the Flying 500 Turbo Smart trophy. Winding up now, plenty of boost from the little 6-cylinder twin turbo machine, and across the line. Might have been down a fraction on the last one.
Didn't look as fast as the last one.
244, so we were right, Richard. It was slightly down at 244, so still holding the 252 for the highest speed today in the Flying 500 brought to you by Turbo Smart. Michael Baghdadi on the line. 1,300 horsepower on the dyno yesterday.
Yes, last night on the dyno.
And I saw them this morning with the rock cover off. They played with rockers too, so
it's working.
Chasing some dramas, but they must be put big smoke out down the bottom end of the track. So waiting for time now for Baghdadi, or speed I should say. Time of the drag strips. 255, a new leader. Michael Baghdadi goes to the #1 spot there in the mixed motorsport Evo 9. Wow, he had it whipped up though to see that much overrun down there into the circuit. He's pushing I guess the 67 had a guess using the Turbo Smart goodies to get that as well and do it efficiently, which is what it's all about.
And Daniel DeSano.
That was our leader yesterday.
Oh, no, this is 500. Sorry.
Oh, it's the 500. Okay, so that's our JEM entering machine there of a niche.
This is Daniel DeSano.
Twist Mother Earth on her axis and he winds up down the main straightaway. Wow, that thing is loose. That's quick.
Yeah, that was
That
fast.
is quick. This has got to beat the 255 fans. 255 is the benchmark. Tendasano take back that crown. He held it for 24 hours. No go, 240 kilometres an hour there for the Highway King machine. Car number 516 of Daniel Desano out of the Motorsport Mechanical Garage. And wow, Richard, that was pretty hectic times. That's it for the Flying 500 brought to you by Turbo Smart. While you're here, mate, let's run a bit through Turbo Smart. Turbo Smart obviously supply smart turbo products.
That's right.
What do you got? We've
got the wastegates, the blow-off valves, anything that goes around the turbo and makes it work efficiently, better, get more power, get more fuel efficiency, things like that. So,
what makes your product better than your opposition?
Well, mate, we're made here in Australia. We actually make everything in a factory 10 minutes from the track here, all done in Sydney. And we have an attention to detail that a lot of other companies don't tend to have. So.
And that's obviously stepped you out of little old Sydney town, if you like, around the world now.
That's right. We are a global company now. We have a premises in the USA and one in the UK. We distribute worldwide from those areas.
So speed shops all around the world basically have the Turbo Smart product in their showrooms, if you like. So,
that's exactly right.
But that's a big product. You must be employing quite a lot of people down the road here as well then.
We've got a team of about 30 in this factory out here and a couple more around the world, yeah.
Now, the good thing about that is they're all spending their money at the little shops around the place too, and
That's right.
It's all staying in the community, which is fantastic. Back to the technology. What's new in the Turbo Smart scene? You got anything coming on?
We've got some very exciting stuff coming up for the SEMA show in a couple of weeks' time. Can't go into too much detail on that at the moment, but keep an eye out because there's some cool stuff we're going to be bringing out.
So we find out from, say, Facebook Turbo Smart
pages,
pages,
Turbo Smart
website.
Facebook page. Yep, exactly.
So keep your eye on those during the SEMA for a release of something cool, no doubt.
Yeah.
Now, something I really rate is I love a bit of blue anodising, and your gear has that blue anodising. So it's got the bling, but it also doesn't just look good, it does the job well and what it's meant to do.
Exactly right.
Yeah, top stuff. All right, this is Richard from Turbo Smart. That was the Turbo Smart Flying 500. Once again, a part of this event now that it is part of it,